Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be reacting to Mirror of the World, which is Baiken's theme from Guilty Gear Strive. This was a first time reaction, but I had to re record it because my audio was broken. Let's get into it. Hello, and welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. My name is Luke Data. I react to music. Just makes me so darn happy that you are here choosing to spend a little bit of your time with me. Continuing to check out Guilty Gear Strive. It hasn't disappointed me yet. Non-stop awesomeness. This is Mirror of the World, which is Baiken's theme. I feel like Baiken is a character from some of the older Guilty Gears, but I never really played as them, so I really don't know anything. I really don't know anything about Guilty Gear. I just have played it. I really like some of the old games. I never learned the lore or any of that, as y'all know if you've been watching me talk about these other Guilty Gear songs. This is not a donation request, but it has been brought up a few different times in the comments, like Macrock 4641 and Axilron, maybe someone else has brought this up. So I'm excited. As I mentioned before the intro, though, I did already do a first time reaction to this, and my microphone wasn't working. It was reset. I did a video about that. It's called like, Well, I Messed Up. If you want to watch that, it's kind of the whole story. It's not that interesting, but you know. So this is actually a second time reaction, but I did say in my first time reaction, this might be my favorite Guilty Gear Strive song so far. It's really awesome. So let's do it again. I'll get a lot out of it on a second listen, I'm sure. Guilty Gear Strive original soundtrack came out in 2021, and let's do it. Mirror of the World. Yeah, so I love the black and white kind of thing. Kind of that Seven Samurai, like classic kind of vibe to it. This minimalist instrumentation. It's not even like a build, it's just setting this soundscape up. I don't remember how it drops. I don't remember. Yes, yes. So good. The bass tone here, just music to my ears, literally music. That was a stupid thing to say. It really sounds good. And I'm so excited to listen to the song again. I am so excited. Like, this is one of the best songs I've heard since I started this channel. No kidding. Another thing, though, about this kind of like black and white, like how tasteful is that? Like slicing through the black and white. I don't know what this is from. I guess it's like a cinematic from the game, and maybe she really does do that black and white cutting in with color kind of thing. It's super cool. I didn't notice until a lot further into my original reaction, but she has no arm. She's a one-armed samurai. That's pretty sweet. I mean, it's not fun, but it's kind of a cool character idea. So, okay, let's catch that drop again. Y'all, I'm going to talk too much. So good. Hard left mixing of the guitar right there whenever all the other instruments drop out and the vocals drop out. That kind of like traditional style, vocal work there that's not in English, because a lot of this is in English, which is really interesting. Most of the Strive soundtrack has been English, but it kind of, I assume Japanese, kind of more traditional style vocal work there. It's so interesting, right? And I came up with a theory during my first reaction. I'm going to hold off on it and make sure that I still agree with what I said the first time. But it's got kind of this primal elemental nature to it here, and I dig it. Like, I super dig it. So let's keep going. She's got a fireworks gun or whatever. Like, that's some crazy stuff. Is that floor panel thing like a block? I've been wondering that. That's what you call my, I must be a demon. God knows that no voice can be heard by the damned. Necessary. In the light, it's never over yesterday. I'm the time exile. I'm the time exile. Sever to your fear. I don't want to pause it because I'm having so much dang fun listening to the song. So my thing is, she's talking about, being a demon, and like karma is mentioned in here, and there's some interesting kind of vocal ideas that are presented vocally. Of course, I don't know what's being said in the Japanese portions, but we have this kind of nice romanized version that I can read, even though I can't make any sense out of it. But you've got this kind of sense that she is either possessed by some kind of a spirit of vengeance, or like can be summoned. Like maybe she's time exile, the idea of a time exile. Perhaps she is an immortal, right? She lives outside of time. She stays the same age or something like that, and is an assassin, or a tool of vengeance, or a weapon of karmic fate, that kind of stuff. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting. And it's so cool, man. It's so cool. I also really like her eye patch thing. It took me a while to pick up on that the first time as well. The eye patch isn't opaque, it's translucent. And so, that's gotta be a deep symbolic thing with her character. Like, does that eye come open ever? Is it only in a certain, situation? Is it she has to keep that on to, subdue this kind of vengeful spirit thing? Like, I don't know, but it could be a lot of cool stuff, and I'm sure it's something cool. So I love all that. It's just this, heavy as hell, like choppy, divided segments of the song. I'm saying choppy. There's a sword right here, right in front of my face. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Back it up a bit. Keep listening. This is just, what a jam. It's so good. Sever to your fear. Kind of like monkey sound in there, the crazy vocalizations that come in at times. Cool chorus.
Why won't anyone leave me alone?
I'll have to back up for the solo. That idea of why won't anyone leave me alone, that's where I think I started to connect everything. It's like, okay, maybe she wants to rest. Maybe, she's been around for a long, long, long time. She just wants to, um, pass away, but can't because people keep using her as a weapon, right? Or she keeps, as long as some condition is unmet, she has to be there to like kind of balance things out, karmic intervention kind of thing. Maybe. I could be totally wrong. All right, let's listen to solo.
Leave me alone!
I forgot we got this out of there. Okay. This little breakdown. Traditional instruments. It makes me want to play like Okami. If you haven't played Okami, that game's amazing. Kind of a Dream Theater solo. It's like Jordan Rudess is in there all of a sudden a little bit.
If I had a comrade, I wonder what I would tell him. Yes, I knew the answer. In the break of all vexation, it's never over yesterday. No, don't stand still. My vengeance will be sacrificed. The pain kill the pain. The hardest road lies ahead. I will be a mirror of the world.
So good. Oh my gosh, the vocals are great. I know the very first thing whenever I started listening to the Guilty Gear Strive soundtrack, I listened to Smell of the Game. I was like, man, these vocals are weird. And they're still weird, but I sure like them. There's a band that I like that I've considered doing on the channel. It's Machine Supremacy, but it's Machine with an AE at the end. Don't agree with their like politics or whatever, but I really like their music. And they have weird vocal sound. Like their vocalist has some weird stuff going on. And I like it. I didn't, but then I did. And so it kind of reminds me of that sometimes. But yeah, and so this idea of I will be a mirror of the world and I'll sacrifice as vengeance, I think was the idea from the line before. Like by removing herself from things, maybe that's this type of vengeance. She can't be there to like interfere with human affairs or something. Mirror of the World just seems to be this idea of karma, right? It's punishing evildoers, that kind of thing, um, which is a pretty sweet character. If I'm being honest, I don't know if that's really exactly what's going on. That seems to be what's going on. I really enjoy trying to make up stories just off of these songs, but sometimes I'm not correct. So y'all just let me know. Let's catch this end section. We're almost to the end. What a freaking great song. Ah. So I don't know what Roken Shoujo means. It's probably something cool though. Um it's man, that song, it just gets me fired up. I really, 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 really like that song. It's got everything I want. I mean, the Okami soundtrack, it's one of those games that has a 300 or 400 songs, many, many discs back when albums were actually put on CDs and albums, but and everybody wasn't just streaming everything. But the Okami soundtrack, it's all traditional Japanese instrumentation, and this song has that, but it's also got that rock solid, just heavy rock music that Ishiwatari is so known for. Um, with that all blended together. And she's got an interesting backstory. Baiken does, from what I can tell from the lyrics alone. Again, I have never read any lore or anything except what y'all have told me in the comments. And every time you tell me anything, it's like, wow, that is completely crazy sounding. So it's a very intimidating thing to get into. I'm kind of just, I think I'm going to continue to just learn through the songs before I read any wiki articles or anything like that. Um, this is so good. It's so good. I don't know if anything in the Strive soundtrack could possibly top this, but I guess we'll see because I'm going to keep going as long as y'all keep watching. If you want to support the channel and all this crazy insanity, just being here is enough. If you want to go a little further than that, you can request songs and stuff over at Buy Me a Coffee. I'm going to start leaning more into that platform, do some like polls and different things. I want to do a little bit more community involvement with those of you who are big fans. And, I shudder to think, being a fan of me, like I'm just a guy talking about music, but at least you're a fan of the same types of music that I am. And that means we're probably a good friend candidates for each other anyway, right? So it's all good. I'm just having a blast. I'm rambling. Y'all know the drill. Right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. And I'll see you soon.